Riding with the Whitleys with Joe and Danielle.
Hey guys, we have a very special edition for today's video. We're in Hawaii. Oahu, Hawaii. We're out here actually visiting our daughter because she's in the Army. But in the meantime, we're going to take a ride around the island and we're going to make you part of the adventure. So we're not going to make it an hour-long video, but we're also going to show you some things that we've been doing around the island as well. Like going boating. We went to the sandbar. What else did we do, baby?
I went snorkeling.
We went snorkeling, so you'll get some video of that as well.
I went snorkeling.
I went snorkeling also, but you can't get video of that because I didn't have my camera on me.
5 minutes. 5 minutes of snorkeling.
It was snorkeling. I was under the water.
We did good. We did good, but we did love the sandbar. The sandbar, if you come out to Oahu, is a must.
And the food, phenomenal. You won't get many videos of the food. We didn't do that because I don't think that's part of what our channel is. But we did do a lot of riding. You'll get a huge dose of that, and then a little pieces of some cool scenery, our hotel, everything. So again, like I said, join us for our adventure. It's a special one. Enjoy. Before we get to our ride, why don't we show you a quick glimpse of our hotel room that we got for our stay in Hawaii. It's not big, but it's homey. Restroom in here that we already jacked up, so don't look too hard. And our bedroom. That's it. That's all we need. We are in sunny Honolulu, Hawaii, and we are going to rent a road glide to tour Hawaii.
Because they didn't have an Indian.
Because they didn't have an Indian. So, me as an Indian Challenger rider, I am going to ride an Harley-Davidson road glide to tour Hawaii. But I'll also give you a really good idea of what I think about the road glide.
Yeah, I'll be interested to hear. I'm sorry, the difference in the squirrel.
So right down this street is where we're going to rent our Harley-Davidson. And thanks for the guys at Chase Rental Company. That's what the name of this company is. We're going to be riding that road glide. So yeah, very special day on riding with the Whitleys. I'm glad you're joining us.
I'm so excited.
Let's get this ride going. So here is the road glide that we're going to be renting today. So we're pretty happy about that. How you doing? I think you'd win. I'm riding a Harley-Davidson. Alright, so this is the bike that we're going to be renting today. Of course it's a black Harley-Davidson, because what other color do they have? Well, it's the most common. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, that's all I'm going to say about the Harley-Davidson. I promise this will be an unbiased, don't roll your eyes, an unbiased critique of the Harley-Davidson road glide.
Full body eye roll.
Yeah, it was. You almost hurt yourself. Oh, it's not. See, my Indian, all you have to do is just hit it once and it starts automatically. This one you have to keep pressing. A lot of vibration.
I like it.
is our first stop after our first leg of touring around Hawaii. What are you thinking so far?
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I just want to jump in.
Let's go take a gander. Our first stop of our trip, like I said.
What is it called?
It is called Ki'awa'ula area. Ki'awa'ula. Pretty close. The next leg of the ride is just mostly going to be highways and streets until we get to the north side of the island, and then we're going to start seeing the coast again. But until then, it's just highways and just getting there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's start the ride. Let's go. The best part about our vacation was hanging out with my daughter and her husband Ty, wasn't it?
Yes, it absolutely was. Ty was actually from Hawaii, so he was able to show us around, and I think we really had a good time.
I know that we had a good time at Hiawatha Joe's, I think is what it's called.
Yes, I love their food.
And then we went to the very fine steak restaurant and did Crazy Cajun, and you guys went shopping. That was a good time.
Yeah, we went shopping on the North Shore.
Yeah. And I really missed my daughter, and so it was a great feeling to have her back in my life again, at least even for a short while.
Yeah, I was happy with the amount of times we were able to see them.
Awesome. All right, let's get back to the ride.
We should have found a karaoke bar.
We should have. It's still not too late.
It is too late.
Let's go. Here we go. And before we show you our adventure during our little rainstorm, let me show you what a sunny day looks like in Hawaii. Paradise Bay Resorts, which is the hotel that we were staying at, offers boat rides to a reef where you can go snorkeling, and also to the sandbar where you can just hang out and enjoy the ocean. And this is what this trip is about. The first stop of the boat is right here at this reef, about a mile and a half off the island. And we met some great people on the boat, and we just did some snorkeling. We saw some fish, turtles, and even the captain fed some fish so I can get some good video of the fish swimming. Pretty nice people. It was pretty cool. The views were epic. That was a good time. First time snorkeling. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
Had a good time. Next, we headed out to the sandbar, which was my favorite part of the entire vacation, other than seeing my daughter. This sandbar was badass. I mean, just no other word for it. We had such a great time. Funny story about these boats. On the first one you saw on the left, they were barbecuing hamburgers as we were leaving the sandbar. I asked the girl who was barbecuing the hamburgers, hey, throw one over, just as a joke. She actually took a burger off the grill that she was grilling and threw it toward our boat. I caught it in midair and ate it. And I gotta tell you something, it was the best hamburger patty I've ever had in my life. It was awesome.
Riding with the Whitleys.
Yes, we are, but we're not really riding right now.
Hey,
So
this would
suck
be
it up. You're gonna watch it. I know this is a motorcycle channel, but you're gonna watch this too.
it's really cool. We're standing on a sandbar. There's a wave runner. Is that a wave runner? I love you.
If you do decide to have a vacation here in Honolulu, I highly recommend Paradise Bay Resorts. It keeps you away from the touristy traps of the island, and the people here will bend over backwards to take care of you.
We hope you guys travel home safely whenever it is your time to return home. Thank you all.
And now let's get back to the rainstorm we happily rode through. To get out of the rain, Danyelle and I stopped off at McDonald's to have a little lunch and to dry off a bit. Okay, ready? All right, let's continue this route. Like it's starting to rain again. I'm gonna take the camera away. Just ran through a monsoon on the coast of the east side of Hawaii. So I'm just putting the camera back on the bike so we can get this beautiful view of the ocean that we've been missing for the last, 2 miles. So hopefully we'll be able to share the rest of the ride. Will be some good views. Drenched, having a great time.
Pretty sure it failed. Did that fail?
No, that was rain at 35 miles an hour. A bit stingy. The rain may have dampened our clothes, but it didn't dampen our spirits. Starting to rain again, so I gotta put the camera away. Alright, we're not getting rained on anymore, so we can put the camera back on, and now we're ready to go. Finish our ride. Our hotel is right around here, by the way. We turn down this road right here, that's where our hotel is. Right down there. what a ride.
It was literally beautiful.
Didn't need the 24 hours.
No, but it was nice to have.
It was. So that ends our ride for today. I hope you enjoyed that part of it. And thank you to Chase Hawaiian Rentals for lending us the Harley-Davidson road glide. It was a good ride. And we had fun. That's the main point. We had fun, regardless of the rain. All right, I'm going to give you the review of the 2022 Harley-Davidson road glide that we rode yesterday. And I'll give you some major points about the bike compared to my Indian Challenger, which is a 2021. First, the power is nowhere close, but I didn't expect it to be anywhere what my bike is because of all the upgrades I did to my bike. So the power was lacking big time. Another factor that was really pronounced was the suspension was bad. I mean, we felt every crack on the road, every bump, everything. It was back-breaking. But I also have to do a caveat to that because I'm not sure if the suspension was set up for two riders, for two up. It was pretty rough. So I'm thinking it wasn't set up for two up, but that's just what we were going through on that. It was very heavy. I didn't feel like it was throwable when I was doing turns on the roads as much as my Indian Challenger is. I could be biased, but I would never trade in my Indian Challenger for a road glide, at least at this point. So that's my review. I know I'm an Indian guy, so take it with a grain of salt or some salt water. And that's the review of the road glide. Thanks. See ya. You heard my review, babe. What did you think of the road glide?
So, as a person that usually rides on the back of Indian, getting on the Harley, I have to say I'm very spoiled now. I don't know if it was because Joe has upgraded the seating so much so that we're all so comfortable, but this seat was awful. Like, it can take anywhere from a 3-hour ride on the Indian for me to feel it. And if you're a rider, you know what I mean. But on this one, it was about 20 minutes and I started trying to push myself up, which of course I didn't have my armrests, but grabbing on the back and trying to wiggle so that you have enough leeway for your feet. I really like the part of the Harley.
It does have a great sounding engine, I'll give it that.
But the jiggle the whole time, it makes annoying after a while. Again, that's because I'm used to the Indian. With my dad's Harley, I never minded it.
So when it comes to the suspension, what do you think the reason behind that would have been?
Well, I just think the suspension wasn't very good, and I don't know if it's because it's a rental and they don't care, but for other Harley riders, you guys know what this is like, and we weren't riding into potholes. We were going over long speed bumps, not the janky short one. We were going some easygoing speed bumps. I felt like many times I was getting punched in the diaphragm. Is that normal for Harley riders, or was it just the run? I don't know. You tell me. It was a nice bike. It looked fairly new. It's very well kept, but it just wasn't enjoyable. And if you were biased, I'm not sure. I would like to hear from some Harley riders and just let us know what we think is going on, so that we don't come away from this experience and feel like Harley sucked. It was horrible, you know? And it wasn't, but I mean, there were so many drawbacks that I don't think I would ever want to rent a Harley again, even though it's probably most likely. I wish they would have more Indians.
All right, great.
That's my review.
Awesome. Take it back. That, my friends, was our vacation in Honolulu, Hawaii. What a blast. Thank you, Haylie and Ty, for making our vacation that much more special and memorable. We had a great time riding the road glide, regardless of the stuff we talked about. We had a blast. We enjoyed everything about our vacation, including the hotel, the boat ride, the reef, especially the sandbar, the food, the camaraderie, and sharing that with our friends and family here today. Until our next adventure. See ya!